Hey guys, this is Don Brown here, Mr. Too Easy. So of course, people want me to chime in and comment on how I feel about the General Soleimani, whatever his name is, that was taken out by our President Donald J. Trump. So let me start with this, okay? Everyone know I was in the Army 16 years. I've been all over this God Green's earth. Yemen, Syria, Istanbul, Kuwait, Afghanistan, Iraq, Djibouti, all these places, Kenya, a lot of places, Ireland. So, my personal feeling about it, okay? Hey, that's my president. I'm happy for it. It's a long time coming. But at the end of the day, do realize this. And no president just makes a decision, okay? Each president has staff. Each president is surrounded by generals, by undersecretaries. So he gets his intel. He makes a confirmed, a smart decision, and still get with his advisors. Okay, so it's not like he just said, you know what, hey, let's go ahead and drop the bomb on him. Boom. There's a lot to think about in planning when you do something like this. Now, I always say, make sure we pray for all our elected officials. Make sure you go out to vote for your elected officials, and make sure you register to vote. Okay? So I know where I live at. Okay? Now this is just where I live at. I don't know about anyone else, but where we live at here in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, Franklin County, we have our local officials. We have a borough council. We have our state representative. We have our senator, and we have our congressman. Okay? I've met all three of mine. I met my state representative, I met my senator, and I met my congressman. Okay? And I know that the local, our borough council members, our mayor, stuff like that. It's one thing you have to realize, okay? When you have questions, reach out to either your local, your state, or your federal representatives and ask those questions. Where I'm at in Franklin County, we asked, Congressman John Joyce, hey, what's going on with this impeachment? What's going on with this impeachment? And guess what? He answered by having Congressman Nunes come and had like a big town hall meeting, which was wonderful. I can't speak for other places, but I know here in Franklin County and the surrounding counties, because, he's a congressman over a lot of counties, just like our senator. These men and women that's elected, they hear our voice and they take action. So with saying that, okay, say you're in a different state, you can still reach out to your congressman. You can still reach out to your senator. You can still reach out to your representative. Ask them questions, send emails, leave phone calls, send voice messages. Leave voice messages, phone calls, letters. They will respond. And we have a wonderful senator, Doug Marciano, prior service. So he's a veteran. Congressman John Joyce, State Representative Rod Kaufman, wonderful guys. So this is just where we are in Franklin County, and Adams County and all these other counties that surround. But guys, girls out there, when I'm seeing this stuff, maybe a World War III. Let me tell you something. In my opinion, okay, this is just my humble opinion. When you have, I don't care what party you are, if something like this happened, we take out a known terrorist, take out a person that was meaning U.S. personnel harm, we should all stick behind our president, no matter who the president is. Okay, because he just didn't make this decision by himself. He has a staff. Okay, so it's a military operation, so no, he don't have to notify Congress. He's the commander-in-chief. So he has generals advising him. He has undersecretaries advising him. He has his staff advising him. So he's not going in the blind. Now, I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of research. Okay? Now, I'm going to try not to digress. As a person I follow always says ABL. Shout out to you, ABL. Now, I was looking at some stuff from 2007 by General Wes Clark, was saying, in the timeline, how we'll be taking out these countries for strategic reasons. Now, of course, you have the left is trying to impeach our current president, Donald J. Trump. Now, everybody knows he loves America. So, in my mind, now, I'm still doing research. So, what do you do for a person that loves something so much, that's so passionate? Okay, you could feed them wrong intel, but that means everyone would have to be on it. Okay? But if you have a General Wes Clark from 2007 saying all these countries that we'd be in, and here it is 2020, and we're actually in those countries, it's not too far-fetched. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I just like to do research. But I just like to leave that for you. But I support my president 100%. Okay? I plan to vote for him again. So, with saying that, people, pray for all of our elected officials. They do not have an easy job. They don't. We can criticize all day long. We have that right. We're free. We do have that right. We complain about customer service at Walmart or at Target or at Zayres. Oh, they don't have any more Zayres. At JCPenney's. And we even complain about our president. We complain about elected officials. But do we do anything? No. We can complain all day long. But until you take action, in my opinion, until you take action, then there's nothing really to complain about. Guys, you guys know who I am. I ran for office in 2002 when I was in Prince George's County for a state seat as a state delegate, District 22. Then I ran for borough council last year, in Chambersburg. Everyone knows I'm Republican. If you don't know I'm Republican, something wrong. If you don't know I'm conservative, something wrong with you. But I've digressed. But I love this country. I've been all over God's green earth. And trust me, there's no country like it. And I'm going to close with this. Think about your core values and think about what's the best candidate that supports your values. And make sure you register to vote. No matter what party, please just register to vote. Okay? Now remember, if you're not registered to vote, there's only two parties that votes in the primary elections. That's Republican and Democrat. So if you're independent, if you're green, you can only vote in the general election. That's food for thought. Okay? I'll do another segment on why that is. But please, people, pray for all of our elected officials. We should pray for our leadership. Please pray for our leadership. I do every night. No matter what level of elected official you're on, you do have a lot on your plate. Whether you're a part-time elected official or full-time elected official, at the end of the day, you're full-time. Even if you're just a borough council that that's only in session, 8 months out of a year or something like that, or Congress is only in session for a few months out of the year, you're still full-time. They still have issues, and most of them still have regular jobs too. Especially if you're a borough council member or a city council member, municipality member. It's not like they have a big staff and they could say, oh, so and so do this while I go do this. No. Guys, girls out there, do research. Find a political party that's into your values. I believe in God. I believe in life. And I believe in freedom. God, guns, and country. I served 16 years in the Army. And let me tell you something. Every time there was an election year, our first sergeant would have a formation telling us, squad leaders, platoon sergeants, make sure you have absentee ballots. Squad leaders, make sure you pass them out and turn them into the admin. Every single time. So no one was stopping us from voting. No one's stopping you from voting. You can do an absentee ballot. But hey, as I always say, I love America, but be mentally strong, physically strong, socially strong, and spiritually strong. Oh yeah, at the end, here we go. And if we do just happen to go to war with Iran, let me tell you something. I'll be the first to sign back up. So if you're out there, any elected officials, either with the White House or state or federal side, hey, I'm an Army veteran and I don't mind signing up. That's one less person you got to worry about if there's a draft. Sign me up. Dom Brown. Too easy. Peace.